Welcome to Smart Okasan TV, your #1 top channel for the latest updates on Biafra news, things going on in Biafra land, and the hottest trends in entertainment. As you are about to watch this video, try to like, subscribe, comment and share for others to see.
Burkina Faso was attacked yesterday and there are a lot of casualties. A town in northern area of Burkina Faso called Jibo was attacked yesterday by jihadist force. This force is affiliated by supporters of Muslim and Islamic. And they say that they're not going to stop there. They will continue until they attack Ouagadougou. This is
Captain Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, shot and almost killed by his best friend, who is among his bodyguard. Something that was organized by the GTR. What really happened and what occasion was Captain Ibrahim Traore almost killed by this bodyguard? Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. God bless you. God bless you. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and click the notification button for you to never ever miss any story that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. We are here to educate you. We are here to inform you guys something that is happening in the whole world. As we always say, we are African and Africa is our business. There is something that is happening in Burkina Faso. Everyone wants Ibrahim Traore to die. Everyone is seeking on how they are going to kill Ibrahim Traore. There is something that has just happened today after what happened yesterday. Ibrahim Traore has been attacked by people that are close to him, trying to bring him down. They are using other people to bring Ibrahim Traore down. You know very well that there's some good things that Ibrahim Traore has been doing in Burkina Faso, and everyone, those people in Burkina Faso are praising their court Burkinabés. Burkinabés are really loving whatever that Ibrahim Traore is doing. Recently, you saw what he did. He decided that they will be going to be a free education starting from primary to university in Burkina Faso. This is someone that has built a big dam in Burkina Faso. He has also built a big museum in Burkina Faso. Everything that this guy has been doing is for the own benefit of Burkinabés. But something that happened yesterday, there was an occasion where his bodyguard was paid $5 million to go and kill Ibrahim Traore. He was an investor who came up and said that if that bodyguard, who is also his best friend, will manage to kill Ibrahim Traore, is going to be given that $5 million amount of money that could change the life of that bodyguard's life. But something that shocked everyone and something that we should applaud what that bodyguard did, he declined to do that, and he said that he cannot kill Ibrahim Traore because this guy has changed the education, has changed the system in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is the first country that has come out, country in Africa that has proved that they can survive without the Western support. Is known for agriculture. Every person in the whole world knows Burkina Faso for agriculture on whatever that they were doing. This is the 11th coup attempt to kill Ibrahim Traore. The first one was the time that, do you know the reason why each and every time Ibrahim Traore put on gloves? There was also a time that an investor was sent to go and kill Ibrahim Traore, and he put chemical on his hand. So he was instructed by Putin, but that he should only be putting on gloves. And that is the reason why Ibrahim Traore doesn't shake hands. They just only a fist na kugota. That is what Ibrahim Traore has been doing. This is not the first time that this jihad tried to kill Ibrahim Traore. What happened yesterday, they killed like so many people to claim that these people died because of Ibrahim Traore. And they also plan to kill 100 military so that all the military can turn back on Ibrahim Traore. But those military didn't agree on that, and they say that they are going to stand with Ibrahim Traore, paying people to go and organize a demonstration to claim that Ibrahim Traore is not fit to be the president of Burkina Faso. That is what this jihad group, sponsored by a Western country, have been doing so that they can bring Ibrahim Traore down. Something that everyone doesn't agree. There's something that is also happening. Remember that this is the reason why Ibrahim Traore hates the president of Kenya, who is Ruto, and hates Ruto so much. Remember, during the inauguration of the Ghanaian president, Ibrahim Traore was there and he was cheered, and everything that Ibrahim Traore has been doing for the benefit of Burkina Faso. Burkina, they are called Burkina Base, everything that he has been doing. But the president of the Republic of Kenya is a Western puppet. This is some president that has been working on the benefit of the West, everything that he has been doing. That's where they disagree with Ibrahim Traore. Remember that right now, as you are talking about the president of Burkina Faso, he became a president through a coup, but he has proved them wrong, that he can change Burkina Faso to be a good country, even though he was almost killed by the jihad the time that he was going around the street of Ouagadougou. Something that everyone is not happy. But there is something that the Burkinabés have come out and they have said that if they are going to kill Ibrahim Traore, all of them, they are ready to die and they are ready to fight for Ibrahim Traore not to be killed by Thomas Sankara. Remember the time that Thomas Sankara was also killed by his best friend too, known as Kompao. Kompao was the person that killed Thomas Sankara, someone that people knew that he has brought change in Burkina Faso. Since then, Burkina Faso has just been led by military since the death of Thomas Sankara, and people are claiming that Ibrahim Traore is the new face of Thomas Sankara, naming him Guardian du Faso, someone that has been sent by God to help Burkina Faso. All the president in Africa should emulate whatever Ibrahim Traore is doing on the ground, even though he's a president that took the government through a coup, but he has proved them that that doesn't make sense. Democracy doesn't make sense. The love for your people, it's something that may make your country to move forward. Everyone in Africa is behind Ibrahim Traore. What will happen if this jihad group are able to kill Ibrahim Traore? Because that is their plan and that is their mission, because he was shot and almost killed in Ouagadougou. But right now, he has improved his security. He has done well to make sure that not to be killed. The person that wanted to kill Ibrahim Traore today is known as the name is Junta Paul Damiba. This is not the first time that Paul Damiba has tried to kill Ibrahim Traore, and also the jihad and also the countries from the western region have tried to kill Ibrahim Traore, and their mission thoroughly fails. My question is that, do you think that democracy is the right way to lead a country, or democracy is a bright way for a country to move forward? Remember that Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso, both of them are being held by a military, and they took the government through a coup. Burkina Faso have proven that it's not about through a coup, but the love that you have for your people, it's something that may make your country to move forward. That is something that just happened in Ouagadougou, where everyone wants to kill Ibrahim Traore. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss any story that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. We are here to educate you, we are here to give you trending news, more so in Africa, like what you have done on whatever that is currently happening in Burkina Faso. As you are talking right now, Ibrahim Traore is out of the limelight for his own protection. Everyone is trying his best to protect Ibrahim Traore. Until next time, we'll say game.
Personally, the way this insecurity is being discussed, I don't like it. Seriously, we are not calling out names. We are not. I remember when they said Simon Egba is the problem in the southeast. All of us rose up, all Igbos. On this platform, I called his name out. I called him. Every woman called out to Simon Egba. It happened in this country until he was brought down in Finland. Why is it that when this is going on, we have never been able to name the people behind it? Deliberately, we avoid their name, we avoid their tribe, we avoid their religion, and that's why they have continued. You see that this person is the problem. Call him out. Why are we just discussing insecurity in general as if all Yorubas, all Igbos, all Niger Delta, they are all involved in insecurity? There is a particular ethnic group that don't want us to have peace in this country. Call them out. Fina, call them out. Let them know that yeah, we know you're the one doing this thing. Stop it. Every time when they look at the people like Atiku and other talking, they don't know who's behind all this thing. Don't they know? Please, don't they know? Have they called out their brothers who are behind all this and say, look, stop this thing you are doing? Under Buhari, what did he do for once? Until meanwhile, he knows that the Fulanis are behind all these things. And we say, don't call Fulani. Then are you going to call me? Hold on, are you going to call me? Hey, if you don't want to discuss, let us leave it now. Let them continue what they are doing. Why are you people hiding the truth somewhere? The Fulani, I don't know where they come, but they're all Fulanis. They want to invite them into this country to come and kill us. And their brothers are aware. The people that invited them are aware. So why are they complaining that we have insecurity? And you cannot tell them you are behind this thing. It is you. It is you that brought this in. Why not go and call back your mad dog? Because it's the owner of the mad dog that will call the mad dog to order.
All right. So the activities of Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria now has reached the point that what we hear on radio and TV in Nigeria every day is, Fulani herdsmen kill 50 people in Plateau. Oh, Fulani herdsmen kill 80 people in Benue. Oh, Fulani herdsmen kill 100 people in Yobe. This is what we hear on television every day. Today is what? Today is a Thursday. Today is Thursday. Now, let me tell you that on Monday, about 50 people were unalived in Plateau State. On Tuesday, another 30 people, more than 30 people was unalived in Benue. Yesterday, Wednesday, people were unalived somewhere in Kaduna. Are you aware? This is what we hear. And of course, today being Thursday, before the end of today, you will still hear another story of people that was unalived. And I can tell you that these numbers they are giving us are just a kind of head count. You know what is head count? They will just come and look at the dead bodies and say, okay, if you like say now 50 the day, if you like say now 50 the day, they will just say 50. But if you critically count the numbers, they might even be more than 70. That is what we are seeing in Nigeria every day now. And nobody cares to ask, who are these Fulanis? Who is sponsoring them? How are they operating? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But when it gets to our turn, let me start with the issue of nnamdi Kanu. When nnamdi Kanu started, in fact, they rush, they proscribe him. Oh, a terrorist. Yes, they proscribe him. In fact, one of the charges that nnamdi Kanu is facing in court today is that he's a terrorist, that he's the head of terrorists and he's operating a terrorist organization. In the same way, one of the charges that Simon Ekpa is facing today is that he is operating a terrorist organization and he is funding terrorism. Listen to that one, that he is funding terrorism. Meanwhile, 2 months ago, both of us, me and you, they this Nigeria, where we say, they said information came out that the US aid that the US is sending down to Nigeria is used to sponsor Boko Haram. We saw it, we had it, right? US aid that is coming from America down to Nigeria is being used to sponsor Boko Haram. We are talking about billions of dollars.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you think that the program under Operation Enduring Sentinel, entitled Women's Scholarship Endowment, which receives $60 million annually, or the Young Women Lead, which gets about $5 million annually, is going to women who, by the way, if you read the Inspector General's report, is telling you that the Taliban does not allow women to speak in public. Yet somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID. And it's not just Afghanistan, because Pakistan's right next door. USAID spent $840 million in the last 20 years on Pakistan's education-related program. It includes $136 million to build 120 schools, of which there is zero evidence that any of them were built. Why would there be any evidence? The Inspector General can't get in to see them. But you know what? We doubled down and spent $20 million from USAID to create educational television programs for children unable to attend the physical school. Yeah, they can't attend it because it doesn't exist. You paid for it. Somebody else got the money. You are paying for terrorism. This has got to end. I yield, Mr. Chairman.
Is being used to sponsor Boko Haram. Now tell me, up till today, how many people have you had that has been arrested? I want to hear. How many people has been arrested? How many people has they taken to court to answer for that case? That the US aid is being used to sponsor terrorism.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.